Remember me, Alex. And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
So, as you remember, I got the newest page. We are going to read that page.
Dude, I freaking love this game so freaking much. In fact, the last 2 days, I was so excited about playing this again. That's how much I love this game.
It chilled me to my bones.
R.I.P. Silicon.
Where had this ancient book come from? How had my ancestor stumbled
Also,
upon
Maximilian is the best.
it? I feverishly began
He's
to
pretty
read,
cool. I just wish he wasn't fat.
eager to learn his story.
Yeah, I think Trevor
It
mentioned
seems
this.
that Maximilian
And you'll
had
see what I
inherited
mean
his
about
father's
that
mansion,
once we get actually
just as I
playing.
had.
Yeah, I think Trevor mentioned this last time, but different
Long
characters
since
do have
his death
different
of his
attributes,
wife,
like more health or
And since his children
slower.
had their own adult lives,
If they're fat, they're slower.
he explored the house to discover his family roots.
1760.
Maximilian Roivas is actually the first president of the United States.
Looks like it.
Prove me wrong,
It
checkmate,
has been
atheist.
2 weeks since the death of my father, and it has finally come to me to look over the mansion. Now, I am truly alone, and forced to start a new life here in Rhode Island. I intend to make the mansion mine.
This game was just perfect. The game is really fun to play, had a really interesting story with a lot of characters, and the storytelling was
The mansion
fantastic.
has its secrets.
Yeah, and all the spells are awesome, and the items are awesome, and it's just fun to play, and it's hard but not too hard. Do you guys ever think about, like, when you watch, like, old stuff on history, like, of, like, how awful it must have been to, like,
Ugh, I'm fat.
to, like, live back then with, like, no electricity or anything? Like, well, it's been 2 weeks since my father died, and I'm alone in this huge house with literally nothing but, like, lamps. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like...
So this
Couple
part you
butlers.
can finish very quickly if you know what you're doing, but I'm gonna look through every thing and talk to people.
So there's only... Oh, I never knew that. There's really only a couple things you have to do.
Yes, you can finish this chapter in about 5 minutes.
Dat music. Oh, another thing I was going to mention that makes this game so awesome is it has all these different time periods. So you get to use... to be distressed at his lot in life, working all the time. Deal with it, mate.
You get money to deal with it.
But it has all these different time periods, so you get to see all these different, like, weapons and stuff like that, you know? So it's not just like...
All this ammo I don't need.
only submachine guns. Like, he has, like, a flintlock pistol, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And, like, Alexis has a knife, and I think she gets a shotgun in the beginning of the game. You know, it's like... Oh, it's just freaking awesome. Bow darts for that one girl.
Yeah, and like the monk gets like a crossbow and a sword because like during the Inquisition.
Dear friend, the house has been forsaken by the ancients. I dare not enter it for fear of my mortal soul. I would suggest that you leave also. Bring the book. It is a far more potent tool than you have learned and may well swing the balance in our favor. A.
Roivas. That's a cool name.
Yeah, Roivas is an awesome last name. Not as cool as Brassman, but way cooler than Wise.
No. Wait. Doesn't...
Deal with it, nerds. A strange quality hanging in the air.
Why would she say that?
There's a strange quality in the air. I don't know, I just think about that, like, back in the day, how, like, I guess because we're used to it now, maybe back then you would just be used to it, but it's like, well, everybody died of typhoid.
Yeah.
There's nothing to preoccupy myself besides books, and it gets dark, and I can't read then. Oolia.
So they're gonna start teaching you about like the weaknesses of each of the 3 great gods. Like, since your god is green, it told you which one is weak to it. So red is good against green. So you'll be seeing, since I picked the green god, you'll be seeing me using a lot of red enchantments, stuff like that.
Get that pistol!
That's actually my second pistol. He'll be dual wielding now. So this is a guy who just finds the Tome of Eternal Darkness and doesn't like get it through alternate dimension.
Yeah. Dear friend, as I suspected, the ruins of Engia, that blasted necropolis, lie deep under the site of the mansion. The accursed oh, dude. Necropolis underneath Rhode Island. I didn't know. The accursed servants of Zelototh are so close I can almost hear their chitterling. This is the secret opening in the basement, and from where we can gain access, I urge you to gather some men and seal it, or better still, destroy that damn place. I've stowed something that you will find useful on the upper level. Look to the light and you will find it. I wish that I could be at your side, but my ailments worsen daily, and I know that my time is short. A.R. Oh, he didn't even write his full name. Dude.
So I don't have red yet, but I will be using green.
Dual flintlock. Oh god, when you get Pargon. When you get Pargon. Also, here's the question of the part, guys. You ready for this? What graphics do you like better in general? PS2, GameCube, or Xbox? Because, man, GameCube, sometimes, man, you just look at it and you're like, dang.
Go.
Reload.
It is indeed. Oh, I thought it took 5 minutes.
Flintlock pistol in 2013. Nice.
6. Wait, I think I shot its body once. That's probably why.
But I like the graphics of the game so much. I don't know what it is about it. I just really like it. Although I think the original Xbox has the best graphics of the three. PS2 has the worst.
Yeah, I mean, the PS2 was the least powerful of the systems. I think the Xbox was technically the most powerful, but obviously the best optimized system was the GameCube.
Yeah, however they freaking work that out.
Like, the Wii U even now has 60 games in 60 FPS and 1080p, and, like, launch titles for the Xbox One and the PS4 are in 720. So it really is just optimization. It isn't hardware. You just need people that are talented with the hardware they're given.
It's true. PS3 was probably stronger than 360, but they decided to use that stupid freaking, what was it?
Cell processor.
Cell processor.
Yeah. Just a thing that was impossible to code for.
Tick tock. Tick tock. You're at a clock. I forgot that he does autopsies.
Yes.
Do that autopsy.
Fabulous.
What did he say?
Fabulous.
Oh, I thought he said something else.
Faptastic.
Yeah, this door is service quarters. He can't open it, but he's like, oh, there's an ominous presence.
That's how I feel when Brandon's around.
Oh, sorry.
The hair on my neck stand up and they go, Brandon, son.
Whoa, all of them at once?
Yeah.
Neat.
That's weird. Uh-oh. I'll read it. For the good of the world. Dear friend, as I expected, the beasts are drawing closer to our discovery. They want the book for themselves, it seems, and do not want to have it in our possession. I have taken steps to ensure that their ilk will not touch the key in this envelope, should you fall prey to their claws. The envelope containing the basement key has been sealed with a corrosive magic. If one not aligned to us tries to handle it, it will release inflicting pain, suffering, and a grievous blow to their sanity, should they have any left. Be swift with your task, AR. Is there a first letter? Oh, maybe a
I'm
first
gonna guess
letter.
so, but I don't know where it is. Okay.
Yo, reload.
It is reloaded.
Oh. That color. That sequence.
Why is that color like that?
Go, you dumb idiot.
Don't call Maximilian Roivas a dumb idiot. He'll buy and sell people like you.
Oh, my enchantment ended, so it's gonna take a while.
Oh, you got the red now.
Yes. So that was like, I don't really know what happens there. I guess it's like some sort of like flashback or like some sort of alternate dimension. I don't really understand myself. It just happens. But I got the what is it? I think I got it. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, reveal invisible. So there's a green alignment on the thing, so I had to use red to see it.
Because you have to use the opposites.
Yes.
It's all about the weaknesses. It's just like Pokemans. Brian, do you have a 3DS?
I do.
Did you get Pokemans?
No. I should, though.
Because he didn't get it because he's a Jew.
I mean,
Brian, don't you have all this money saved up that you're just...
And then he bought a capture card.
I did buy a capture
Did you?
card.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna start streaming. Well, he already did stream a couple times, but on console masteries.
So Brandon doesn't practice Luigi's Mansion, but
But
streams
instead I play Super Mario.
all my feels. It's okay, Brandon. What's your Twitch name out there for all the loyal viewers?
B_wise, and that's a BE.
So
Or
it's BE_wise.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Sleepy Dude 666. Get
No.
the frick out of here. If I had a Twitch, it would be Matt is Fat Schaefer.
Wasn't yours like Brony420 XX?
Oh, yeah.
I use that to only troll CIB's thing because it's funny. Hey, babies. I just imagine, I'm like, what's the worst that you could have? And I was like, well, Brony. I was like, 420 XX.
Look at that wonderful water that's in there.
Glorious. Are you almost done with this part?
Yes. It's a very short one.
I remember Maximilian's being a lot longer, oddly enough. Get it, get it, get it.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Damage field. Now, with these alignment things, the one thing is that these zombies, the ones that look kind of weak and scrawny, are Mantarok zombies, and they're actually resistant to all 3 enchantments. So they're really weak, but if you have an enchantment on, they'll resist what you're doing.
Interesting.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Incredible. Me running.
So, this is an interesting place.
Oh!
Maxis Incredulous at the site, a desolate ruin of a fantastic city built into a huge, naturally formed cave. Jutting spires and looming buildings poke through the dense fog. Light ebbs through the city, crackling in the wake of the energy spilling from a light source held aloft by unseen forces.
9 out of 10.
So, underneath this mansion is this ginormous
Brandon, what would you
ancient
do
city.
if you went to your dusty basement and you found that?
I'd be confused, I guess.
Good answer. Very interesting.
Gosh dang it! Alright guys, we're having, does anyone want to be the third member?
Yeah.
This we're done.
I mean, wouldn't you be confused?
But your answer should be, wow, Spence, let me talk about it.
Wow, Spence, let me talk about it. Well, let's see.
I would be like,
I'd be
wowzer,
like, by golly, that's a big city. Oh, that's what I was
You
saying.
can do
Parga,
you can do the
Parga.
in between, Brandon.
And be like, yeah, I'd be like, freak the crap out, and I would go exploring or not exploring. Would you not go exploring?
So this is the first like boss, I guess.
Look at his face. He's like, what? It's so evil.
This guy, this is the power of enchantments. Without doing this with enchantments, I think this takes like over a dozen bullets, but with the right enchantment, he
Takes
did.
4?
Wow. Dude, do an autopsy.
Simply astounding.
He just touches it. Autopsy complete.
Isn't that how you do them?
The
IRL.
accursed beast was dead, but not without its toll on me. That was but one.
Yeah, right. This
There was an entire city of them. I could not hope to fight them all alone. I knew I had to get help. I knew there was a way. I just had to find it.
Three months later.
And what a 3 months.
He definitely did die in vain.
I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen to me. Damn their eyes! They didn't believe me. Strange creatures, the world in peril from unseen foes. The darkness. Instead, they jeered and threw me into this forsaken place. A place of empty souls and fevered thoughts, reeking of fetor and decay, thinking me mad with delirium. The fools cast away their hopes of salvation by locking me in this damned asylum. May the rats eat your eyes! I am now lost to your cause! The darkness comes! It will damn us all!
Dude, such a crappy end. I mean, to be fair, all of them so far have been awful. And
Yeah.
Brandon,
That one was actually the best one out of
Technically, yeah, he's still alive. If you
No,
remember, if you guys,
dying mercifully is way better than like living without hope.
if you guys remember,
Definitely.
if you guys remember,
I think that
when,
guy got screwed the most.
when you pick up the,
Uh-oh.
oh, you gotta flip the disc.
Sanity's redemption.
LOL.
Yeah, every time I watch a thing, my sanity drops.
Brandon,
crazy.
if you
That's not what I meant.
if you remember when you pick up the Tomb of Eternal Darkness in that like place, that like I don't know what you want to call it, alternate dimension,
Yeah.
your statue's there. I don't think his statue's gonna be there for the next one because he technically still lives and isn't killed because of it.
No,
Like,
I think it's there because I mean he does die as a result of what happens. I
is
don't
it
know.
there? Okay,
But doesn't
I
everyone
think
die
it's there.
then? As regardless
Maybe,
if they
maybe
don't
not.
die? But they still die, because everyone dies.
Brandon's son.
Yeah, and the good thing is that they give you a pretty good character to use. Like, she has to do everything after she reads the chapters and gains all the knowledge. The only thing bad is that she has bad hit points. But other than that, she's very fast. She barely gets tired.
Oh.
Me.
My beard.
Ghost beard.
And despite seeing that, you don't do anything about it for a while.
Really? Dang.
Yeah, you just look at the thing and it's like, there's something here, and then you can't do anything about it.
My feels. Forgot about that. Use that friggin' dresser key. Oh man.
Is there another page?
This chapter
Journey
is,
into Darkness.
This chapter's alright. It's not one of my favorites. You do get really cool weapons, though.
Friggin'
The
Zealotop.
Guardians have located the heart of Mantarok.
Yes, located within its grave, as we suspected.
It shall be retrieved at once.
Be wary. The power of Mantarok lingers still, corroding the universe around its tomb. It will doubtlessly be guarded after these 7 centuries. The beast has not been contained.
I can assure you that my binding of Mantarok, fueled by your very own power, will be enough.
It is not your sorcery that we doubt, Augustus, but the power of the dead god. How can you, a mere mortal, comprehend what that entity represents, or what power it can wield?
Mantarok sure looks strong.
And we know more than thou.
Your future depends on me, Majesty. Without me to open the gates...
Yes, yes. Be quick, lest our power and our faith in you wanes to oblivion. It will never happen. I've seen differently.
He's like, okay.
What
The
era is
ancients'
this
influence
one?
was incredible.
Very recent.
From all walks of life to
Oh
all
yeah, like
parts of the
1987 or
world,
something like that.
their tendrils crept and wrought their insidious damage. Their prisons decayed constantly as their guardians' work continued. I discovered mention of a breakthrough in satellite radar imaging that revealed the presence of a hitherto unknown temple mound in the Angkor Thom region of Cambodia.
Ooh.
An archaeologist of some repute, Dr. Edwin Lindsay, took it upon himself to investigate the area, to reveal the secrets of history. Unfortunately, the local government at the time thought differently, requiring that Lindsay find other means into the country and to finance the expedition. He found these in Paul Augustine, a collector of rare items who professed an interest in the discovery and agreed to help. After a dysentery-riddled 2-week venture,
Ooh,
Lindsay and Augustine
dysentery
located the
tastic.
remains of an
Could you
ancient
imagine
city
collecting
temple dating
rare
back
items,
to
like
the
literally stuff,
1983.
literally stuff that only one exists in the world, from like deep within like temples and stuff like that? Not just like, I have this rare Nintendo game, it's like,
It's
in
Indiana
Cambodia.
Jones.
I collect stuff in temples in Cambodia. Oh.
This is it.
This guy is decked out. He has a lot of stuff. He has a shotgun and like everything.
Indiana Jones.
For years,
It's literally, and the guy from Indiana Jones.
Success. Here, all along, clouded from us beneath the great ancient's insidious magic. I am very pleased with your performance, Dr. Lindsay.
Wasn't the guy's name like Augustine or something like that?
Yeah,
In fact,
Augustine.
Which is close to Augustus!
See, this guy isn't like completely useless.
my God!
It's just like Indiana Jones. He has someone that portrays him.
You are a scholar, Dr. Lindsay.
And he was
Not
a scholar.
warrior. In that regard, I have several centuries more experience than you. Don't be a fool. Die quietly. And you will not suffer. You cannot escape me, Lindsay. This place will be your doom.
I like how he chose the name like Augustine.
Guardians of Zelatoth, kill him!
That'd be like me being like, oh, I'm Dr. Blossman. They'd be like, okay.
What would your first name be?
Spencer, but spelled with a C.
Good.
Pargon.
You can only shoot these guys when they open up their wings or whatever.
Is it healing itself?
No.
Oh,
It's summoning zombies that I don't really care about too much. I get in the way. But I don't.
Kukri. Oh, he's the same one. Constant losing sanity, which, to be fair, you know.
Come on, dude.
Beauty.
Back of the head.
That's what we call a Walter White execution shot.
Yeah, I don't want to finish off anything with a shotgun because it takes a bullet.
Yeah.
Now, this is the one part that I don't sort of like about this level. This brush is used for a lot of things that are really random. Like, the first time that I replayed this game to refresh my memory of what I'm doing, like, I walked around this room for, like... I didn't want to look at the facts, so I, like, looked around for, like, a solid 15 minutes. I was like, what do I do? And no, you're just supposed to use a brush on a dirt mound in the middle of the room. It's like, okay.
You use it multiple times, right?
Yeah, you use a lot. And actually, you can get screwed over. Later on, you need to summon things like zombies and stuff. And you can miss that rune. Not the rune, but the thing that deciphers it. So you can't use the spell anymore. So you can get screwed over.
He is, though, yeah.
Yes.
But how do you get screwed over?
Like, if you don't pick up the deciphering thing, you can't use that spell anymore, and it pretty much screws you over. You can't progress in the game anymore. That's the one bad thing about this game.
That throw. That throw. See, he adds a little bit of, like, style
So I'm
to
going to
it.
be on the lookout. Most of what I'm doing now is spider webs. So I'll be on the lookout for those. Oh, it died. Cool. There's one of those trapper things here.
Oh.
Don't you
Okay,
love
here's
it?
one.
Dude, it would take forever to figure this stuff out.
You need spider webs? Whoa.
Something bigger than the spider web was hiding.
Like, you have to get all the runes in this place because they won't let you progress those doors. But you can definitely skip the codex things. So that thing's underneath a barrier, so it's not gonna do anything.
Can't get to it, but you also can't get to the item.
Yeah, maybe you touch it, you get hurt.
Speedrun of this part, dog.
It would probably just run through it.
YOLO. Entomok. Pargon. 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 The statue's like, oh, thank you.
Bronze necklace. Worthless.
Gotta be a gold necklace, son.
How much is gold?
Last time I
How
checked,
much is it now?
last time I checked, gold was like 1,200 a.
Wait, did I pick up that thing? No. I missed one thing already.
Dang.
What is it?
Do you have to go back past here?
Yeah, I do get it before I enter that door, so...
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yo, Brandon, you coming
That
to
wasn't
you coming to live wrestling tomorrow?